everyone. My name is Lenny Nyaseo, and Happy New Year. This is the first video I will be filming and posting in this new year, and it just so happened that I'm filming this on the day of the new moon, so it's gonna be super fun. Okay, so what is this reading about? Yeah, okay. I already forgot. Okay, so today is gonna be a pick a card, as you can see. Although there are no cards, there are stones, and I just rediscovered these stones as I was cleaning my room. I got them while I was on the beach, like last year, I think. Anyway, so the question that we will be asking for today is, what was the question? Oh, what life aspect is uh, needing your attention right now? Or yeah, so what aspect of your life is kind of knocking on your door and telling you, hey, hi, I'm here, I need your attention right now. So that's basically the question that we'll be asking for today. So here's how this is gonna work. It's gonna be fun. So I have 6 tiny stones here. They're literally rocks from the beach. So you can choose between number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm already gonna give you time right now while I'm talking. So I'm gonna talk a little lower. And then, as you can see, there's a little glass here with little strips of paper. And these are 6 different life aspects. So when you choose your stone, I will be going in and choosing one of these little cute strips of paper with my gorgeous handwriting. And then we're gonna see what life aspect it is, and then have cards here to just figure out what's going on there. Why is that particular life aspect needing your focus and attention? So it's not gonna repeat. I'm not gonna put the paper back after each pile so that we go through every like life aspect. That's just gonna be a surprise, and it's gonna be a surprise for me. Hello for everyone who chose the first stone here. It's really pretty. Wait, where do I there? Is it focused? There we go. It's focusing. It's really pretty, and there's the gradient from the gray to the white, and then there's like a yellow, almost gold, like streaks in them. It's like that. I forgot the term, but I think it's either a Japanese or a Chinese practice. I think it's Japanese, wherein they put, of course, wherein they pour gold into the cracks when their ceramic breaks, so that it looks prettier. I forgot the name of that particular type of art slash practice, but that may be something there. So it's like filling in the cracks that were made from like accidentally breaking it, just like that, and then it makes it so much more prettier and so much more valuable. So it's not about trying to make the cracks as like trying to make the breakage as in like subtle or not obvious, but it's more of highlighting those cracks in order to create and it highlights the cracks and heals them and shows them and honestly opens them up, shows them up, in order to like that's what makes it unique. Oh, did you see that? I don't know if you saw it, but this one just fell out. So there's a life aspect that is needing your attention right now. Well, let's see. I don't know why I talked about that, by the way. Maybe there's something here. Oop. Mental health. It's very much like what I was talking about. I think it's not about how you hide your yourself or your wounds or your pain points. It's not about hiding them. It's about being very honest with yourself about them. Like, you don't have to announce it to the world. It's just more of how do you feel, and how do you understand yourself, and how do you understand your emotions in a way that you're being very open and honest and vulnerable with yourself. And how do you still live? How do you still live? Despite the wounds, or like integrating your wounds. How do you integrate your wounds within your life? So you don't have to be crippled by them. It's more of, I don't know, you want to call it your source of strength or something else. Okay. Oh, 2 cards here. I was supposed to get this one, and then this one just decided to come along. So let's see what's going on here. School. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. And trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Ooh, so for some of you, it may be relating to wanting to go to school in order to understand mental health better. That's gonna be fun. Maybe you'll go to school for psychology or something, or you'll like work as like a psychiatrist or something like that, or a therapist. That's gonna be fun. You're gonna help other people work through their mental health issues as well. And I'm just seeing here, like, you need to trust yourself more. Of course, obviously, trust. But what I'm saying here is sometimes our minds, okay, our minds want the best for us. They do. They want the best for us. But the thing is, what's in our mind, like for our mind, for our ego, what's best for us may not necessarily be what is actually good for us. So it's like, if you want to dig deeper into your personal issues, wounds start coming up, right? And for the mind, that's not a good thing. For our mind, it's not good to be they opening those wounds up and really seeing them as they are. And it's like, what, you want to do that? That's not good. It's not good for you to open up. It's not good for you to, because it kind of triggers that fight or flight response for our brains. And so you just have to trust that despite the protests that your mind, your ego is making as you're working to heal, it's actually good that you continue with your healing process. And yeah, of course, it's important to give yourself breaks. It's important to, give yourself room to breathe. And it's also important for you to keep going despite the protests that your mind is trying to say, or trying to shout at you, trying to stop you from doing what you feel is best and right for you. The Emperor. Yep. Like reclaiming your power. And this is all for the sake of your own mental health, right? You're not like when the trigger happens and the wounds start coming up, you're not processing you're not processing the wounds just for the sake of it. You're processing them so that you can heal and you can be a better person, or a better you, for yourself and for others. So when you're doing that, where was my train of thought going? So yeah, so when you're doing that, you're like reclaiming your power, because again, yeah, it's not just for you. It's not just for the sake of, you know, like, the wound is there. It's like, yeah, it's like when you have an actual physical wound, like you cut yourself, for example, here. You're not gonna treat the wound, like put all the medicine on it and dab it, and then it's gonna hurt for a little while. You're not doing that for the sake of, fine, I see the wound, I'm just gonna treat it since we're already here. It's not that. It's because you want to heal it. because you want to heal that wound. It's because you want to get better so that you can perform better, you can be a better person, you can, go back to being human in a way. And so yeah, that's why we're healing. It's not necessarily because, just for the sake of it. And so when you understand your motivations for doing the healing work, it's going to be so much easier for you to actually do it, despite what our mind is telling us. That, it's not right. You're triggering a wound. You're triggering my fight or flight response, and I'm choosing flight. That's what our mind is telling us. Maybe not that exact type of dialogue, but it happens. And it's not necessarily just like with that. It's like it may not come up as like an actual I don't want to deal with that. It's for me, for example, it comes in as numbing. So when the emotions start coming up, I need to work on this as well. I immediately like repress them and like distract myself with other things. So I start going on social media, I start scrolling through Twitter and Pinterest for like hours at a time in order to numb myself so that I don't feel it again. And that's not necessarily the healthiest thing that we can do to our wounds. It's like ignoring that you're actually bleeding, and and that's not really good. Yeah. So what are the other cards? Five of Wands. Oh yeah, this is the internal conflict that I was talking about. It's the ego, like, no, no, I'm choosing flight. I'm choosing flight. We fly. We fly away from the problems. And it's also not about saying, no, we're gonna stay. It's also about understanding why you have that fight or flight um, trigger response because of that wound. It's about slowly coaxing yourself into digging deeper into it. Okay, so yes, it's important to go in and start healing your wounds, dig deeper to see what's going on. But it's also important to take care of yourself in the process. If it gets too overwhelming, then of course you need to take a break. There's no reason for you not to take a break, honestly, right? So it's that balance of digging deeper, understanding yourself and digging deeper. And it's also okay, we're gonna take a break. When it gets too overwhelming, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna have a cup of tea. I actually have my tea here right now. Okay, I'm gonna show it. Beep, that's my tea. So yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea. I'm gonna binge watch like the entirety. I don't know what series is very popular that I don't watch dramas anymore or stuff. I'm watching like an anime that my brothers recommended. It's really fun. But anyway, so yeah, it's balancing. Okay, we're doing the work to understand ourselves better, and also okay, we need to take a break right now. Okay, and the Chariot. Oh, this seems to be big. Like it's the choice that you make to, okay, we're gonna focus on our mental health, because that's the question here, right? What aspect of your life is needing your focus and attention right now? So yours is mental health, obviously. It's here, there, in case you forgot. um Choosing to focus on your mental health now, and choosing to focus on understanding your wounds and understanding yourself, and understanding, yeah, just, again, what I was saying, digging through the wounds and doing all of that type of work. It may not feel like such a big decision, but it's gonna be such a huge, like, how do I say this? It's gonna be a huge driving force for you in the long run. I feel like it's gonna clear out a lot of the things that have been blocking you from your happiness, from your success, from all of that. So yeah, I just feel that here with the Chariot. So it's like when you choose to focus on your mental health, it's gonna start opening up a lot of the paths that you thought were blocked before, and it's through that decision. And it's gonna be so good. And it doesn't matter what pace you're going um in at. What's the right preposition? The pace doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you like um work on it sincerely for like a week, for a day, for like 2 hours, and then you're gonna rest for the entire week, or you work on it bit by bit every single day. That doesn't matter how you choose to do it. It's the fact that you chose to do it in the first place. That's what's gonna clear everything up. And you just have to keep at it. Again, the pace doesn't matter, like the routine or lack thereof doesn't matter, as long as you continually choose to work on your mental health, to work on it, to understand yourself better, to understand your thoughts better, to understand your ego better. That's what's gonna be the decisive factor, is that you chose to do it. When you decide to do it, when you watch this and then you decide, okay, I'm gonna work on my mental health now. When you decide, and it's gonna be in that little moments, like when triggers come up and you choose to work on it, you choose to go to feel the feelings that you're feeling. It's gonna be there that the blocks continuously open up and, you know, disintegrate with every choice that you make when you're needing to make them, in terms of, do I focus on my mental health now or not? And just an affirmation to end this wonderful reading. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So there we go. I'm gonna put it here. Can you read the whole thing? Yes, there we go. And with that, I'm ending your reading here. For those of you who chose this wonderful first little stone, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. How was it? You can share your thoughts, your feelings, your stories, whatever you want to share. You can share it in the comment section down below. I'm pointing it like that. If you want to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. You can press the subscribe button, the like button for this video. You can share this video with your friends. What else? If you want to book a private reading with me, which I do that. Um, I do private readings through tarot. You can check out my services, my offers, and book a reading with me as well in the link that's in the description. And if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, you can also do that. The links to my other social media accounts are in the description as well. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello. Hello, for those of you who chose this stone. This is the second stone. I'm gonna zoom it in there. It's so pretty. I don't know if it's registering, but it's a very creamy color. It's like a yellow creamy color. And I'm just really thinking, like, as soon as I put it here, it's like, ooh, new slate, black slate. So pretty. And it's kind of like there's a bit of a shine there. So it's so pretty. So let's see what life aspect is needing your, there it is. Needing your attention right now. For the first stone, I was just I was doing that, and then one of them fell out. So I'm just gonna do that method. Okay, and this is your, career and finance. Wee! So does that mean you're gonna get a new job? For some of you, it might be. Now that I'm just saying it, it might be that. It's gonna be a brand new slate for you in terms of career. And it's not necessarily like a total career change where you're gonna be like a noob. But it's more of, getting more aligned. And I'm also feeling just bit just right off the bat, it's also going to be what was I gonna say? Oh, it's gonna be like brand new slate in terms of systems you're gonna incorporate in terms of your career, especially in your finance. So maybe like a new system of budgeting or a new like allocation, stuff like that. Ooh, writing. Maybe sorry. Maybe your new career involves writing. So you heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. You have a talent for writing, and so you should use that. I'm gonna get another card right here. So for some of you, this is gonna be a huge affirmation that your passion for writing is definitely the direction you want to go in. For others of you, it's important for you to write down your goals and your like visions in terms of your career and finance, because it's thinking about it is good. Like thinking and believing that it's going to happen is good. It's also good for you to write it down so that you don't forget. It's also good for you to write them down so you don't forget, so and so you're clear. You can, write it down and then post it on your wall and do all those other things. So you're writing them down is going to be super important. And let go. Walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So this is going to be your confirmation that your current career no longer resonates with you. So yeah. It's it's hard to kind of admit that, right? That your current career is no longer it. But it's also important that you understand when it's time that for you to really listen to yourself. And it's also time to let go of a lot of your beliefs regarding your career and finance. So yeah, again, like your dream career doesn't pay a lot. It can, and like also your beliefs surrounding money as well, because again, there's finance over there. So it's like your beliefs surrounding money. Try to get yourself in a more neutral stance when it comes to money, that money is neither good nor bad. It's just there. It's just an energy, and we can do what we can with it. We choose the charge, a positive or negative charge that we give. And it's important to regain that power when it comes to money. So there. What was I saying? Yeah, like just let go of any beliefs that you may have surrounding money, currency, cash, whatever. Especially the negative ones, but also the positive ones. Just try to get money back into like neutral. It's energy. It's energy. I can choose what I do with it. Others choose what to do with it as well. So there. King of Wands. So there. Oh, it's like there's definitely an opportunity to be in a more like executive boss type position. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Or it's gonna be you're gonna meet like a mentor figure who's gonna be super helpful. And the fact that I put it on writing, because that's where I usually put the first card here. So the fact that I put it on there, so you can meet like a professor or a writer or an author who can help you better your craft, and also to help motivate you into just doing the thing, right? Seven of Swords. There's also a feeling here of some people in your space right now, in your workspace, or people who have instilled beliefs in you that kind of not it. People in your workspace not being, very fully supportive, or you can't really trust them with anything. And also think about who has instilled these kind of beliefs on you. For example, in terms of money. So, who taught you that money is evil? Who taught you that having money means you're selfish, or that you're a bad person, or anything like that? Think about it if it's ultimately true. Because I can kind of guarantee you that it's not ultimately true. Because one of like the practices that I've been doing right now, which I learned from so many other people, is try to find proof of your belief being the opposite. So if you believe that money is evil, can you find proof, even if it's not within yourself or within your circle, just general proof in this world that money is not evil? And on the flip side, if you think that money can solve every single problem in the world, and you think that money is, such a positive thing, like it's like, it's like that. Look for proof wherein it's not that, and it won't solve every problem the world has. Blah blah blah. And the more that you kind of do that, the more that you get back into neutrality of, oh, okay, so money is not evil. I won't be a bad person when I accumulate money and have money in in the bank, have cash money available anytime. And it's also not, I'm also not the savior of the world. Money is also not the savior of the world. So I can just do whatever I want with it, and that's what gives it the charge. Okay. And then what's this? 10 of Wands. So yeah, for some of you, yeah, again, I put it on the let go card, so it's there. And for some of you, there is a career change that's gonna happen, because it looks like you're just you're tired. You're tired of this work that isn't really doing it for you. You're not feeling fulfilled. You don't feel satisfied doing it. Yeah, you don't feel fulfilled. You don't feel satisfied. So why keep doing it? Is it because of the money? Again, work on those money beliefs. If you're not, what was I gonna say? If you don't want to let go, or if you don't want to let go of this certain career because of the money that it brings in every month, um, maybe before looking at other job opportunities, also look into, is why am I so like that with money? Why am I so scared about not having like that constant stream of income? And it's not like, of course it's a fact right now that we do need some money to operate in this world. What I'm talking about is, why are you so like that with money? Where you're so clenched, like, no, I can't let go of this. I can't let go of this source. So how can you like slowly relax yourself, allow money to flow, instead of letting it just, be like, money, I can't. That's, yeah, different. Having it as savings is also different. Like, why do you need savings? Is it because it feels good to have that type of protection, like have that type of guarantee that no matter what you'll be okay? Or is it because you're scared that you won't have that guarantee, that when you if you go to the hospital for something, or if your loved one goes to the hospital, you're scared that you won't have it? So see the wording there. So it's So like it's with savings. I have my savings because it feels good to have that guarantee that if there is like a super rainy day and I'm gonna need a huge amount of money, it's there available for me, and that feels good for me. Versus I'm scared that if if the rainy day happens and I'm gonna need a huge amount of money, it won't be there. So where would you rather, what type of energy would you rather be in? Food for thought. So yeah, okay. I feel like I just said a lot of things. I'm just getting a lot of things as well. So before I open up your affirmation to end this reading, just to conclude this reading. So for some of you, so the messages I'm getting are write down your career goals, or um, your next career is going to involve writing, clean slate, let go of the current career, and or let go of current beliefs that you have surrounding money and your career and finances. And that's basically it. Just work through all of that. Because that's what I said here. Okay. And to end this reading, this is your beautiful affirmation. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. How about that? Not gonna overread that. I'm just saying, how about that? That you got this affirmation. Okay, thank you so much for those of you who chose this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stone. How was it? How was your experience with this reading? um, yeah, I hope you liked it. If you did, the like button is there. You can press it. It's gonna be super wonderful, and I'm gonna really like that. So thank you. And if you want to subscribe, that will be awesome. If you would like to share stories, comments, suggestions, feedback, whatever, if you want to talk about all of this, you can do that in the comment section below. If you want to book a private reading with me, so I do private readings, personal readings through tarot, you can do that. You can book a reading with me. The link to book the reading is in the description. I'm just trying to remember what I should say at the end of every file. And of course, if you want to connect with me outside of social media, if you want to connect with me outside of social media, that is also an available option. So you can just connect with me. The links are in the description as well. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello for everyone who chose this third stone. It's super tiny and super, why is it there? Super pretty. I don't know if it's registering, but it's, so the stone is a gray gradient into white, and then there are like lines all around, and it's in pink. Oh, it's kind of like the same color of my skin, like as it's registering on the camera. So I'm just seeing here like the first hit that I got, because it's super tiny. It's a tiny stone. So it's like, ooh, um, starting something small. And then I saw the pink, like, ooh, it's like a heart thing. Like I'm reminded of a rose quartz. So it's like starting something small from an act of love. So let's see what life aspect there. What life aspect is this? Spiritual health. Okay. So before I even get any cards, so spiritual health, um, it's spirituality is not necessarily about believing in like a god, or even in like the universe in general, or cosmos, all of that big stuff. It's not necessarily that. I don't know why my voice suddenly did that. It's not necessarily that, but it's more about yourself. It's more about getting to know yourself better. If you think about spirituality like that, oh, it's more of digging deeper within myself to understand myself better and to connect with myself better. if you're not the type to believe in like souls or stuff, maybe you can look at it from a point of it's like connecting back with your body and understanding the tendencies of your body and stuff like that. So it's again not necessarily about God at large or the universe or cosmos or whatever. You can start with tiny bit. You can start with yourself. You can start with understanding yourself better. You can start with believing in yourself more. So that's a thing there that you can consider when it comes to spiritual health. Because yeah, religion and spirituality, they're kind of tied together in some ways, but they're also completely different. So yeah, if you think, like, I think about spirituality as not religion, because I don't really like how religion has shaped the world. Come as someone who is coming from a country who has been colonized through religion. So yeah, religion has a bad rap. Religion has a bad rap to me personally. So I don't look at it like that. I just look at it as believing in a force greater than me, but also at the same time, which is where like how I'm connecting with my spirituality is through understanding my body better, listening to my gut more, listening to my heart more, understanding when I need to work, when I need to rest, and having that discipline to do all of that. So yeah, you can think about it as that. Flowers. Ooh! Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. That's so cute. I'm getting here like super big is like big hit with the flowers is worshiping yourself actually is a big thing here. So when I say worship yourself, it's coming from um really like yeah, worship yourself. Think of yourself as this like awesome entity in this world. It's like wow, the universe is so thankful. The world is so thankful that I'm here. I am such an amazing person. Starting to build yourself like that is gonna be super important. And when I was saying that, like I'm such an amazing person, I felt like chills. So I also need to do that. But yeah, start taking care of yourself more in that respect. It's not just like a self, yeah, it's not just, like self-care, but not just, skincare or like exercise like that. It's also like, ooh, I'm so amazing. I'm so great. Like complimenting yourself more, giving flowers to yourself, putting like pretty things around you. It's also very important so that it not only makes you feel more connected to yourself, but it also makes you feel connected to the world. Because flowers like nature as well, so it's like you're connecting in that aspect as well. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open for you. Are some of you watching this particular pile going into a spiritual like business, like tarot, like with what I'm doing, or Reiki, or other things? That's super awesome. That can be a thing for you. But also, if you're not in that route, I'm also feeling here that putting your spirituality and your spiritual health at the center of your at the center of your career, or like the center of how you live your life, is going to be super important. So what do I mean by that? It's going to be more of taking care of yourself and connecting with your body so that you understand what your body actually is trying to tell you, what your gut is telling you, what career to go towards. What career do you go towards? Because our brain might be saying something different from what our body is saying, from what our gut is saying. So try to listen to your gut, not so much the brain, because like I said in the mental health pile, which has already happened, our mind, our ego, tries to protect us. It protects us via the programming that we have learned. And so, for example, if your career is a bit risky, they might say no. The mind, the ego says no. But if you know that in your gut that's the right thing to do, it's do that. And it's gonna open up so many things for you. And you're gonna be so much happier when you listen to your gut about everything. Actually, I'm just gonna share it with you. Like, the more that I have been listening to my gut and really feeling it out, like this, like working through tarot, like this tarot work, YouTube, the private readings, which are available, by the way. You can book a private reading with me. The link is in the description. Doing that has brought me so much happiness. Like, I'm not stressed. Yes, it's work. This filming, this is work. Editing this and uploading this is work. Doing like the things that will make me like do, like, the work things, doing the readings, promoting myself, that's work, and that of course requires energy, but I don't feel stressed doing it, not like previous careers or other things. So it's just choosing what you want to do with your resources, your time, money, and energy. Four of Wands, again, there, flowers and the Four of Wands. So creating this really comfortable and homey environment for yourself. Can you see them? Wait, I show you. They're so cute. That's what I wanted to show you. That they're super cute. But they're also very comfortable. They're comfortable in each other's company. They're comfortable in this wreath of nature that they have created for themselves. So it's that. Being spiritual, it doesn't mean that it doesn't simply mean that you're letting go of all of the worldly stuff and surrendering to spirit. Yeah, sure. A lot of it is also connecting with your body, connecting back into the earth. That's actually a thing that I've recognized. I saw something on like Twitter or Instagram, and I realized, yeah, that's also my experience. Is the more spiritual I've been, the more that I've been in on my spiritual practices, like meditation, journaling, all of that, connecting with the universe, connecting with the divine, doing these readings, all of that. The more that I've been doing that, the more that I actually like being in my earth body. The more that I realize, oh yeah, I need to connect to my earth body. I need to connect to my base chakras, like my root chakras. Really unbalanced. So I'm working on that. And so like, hot tip, start with your surroundings, start with your environment, start with your body. Make this experience, this tactile 3D experience, a really good experience for you. So whether that's, rearranging your room or cleaning your house, putting flowers in your house, buying all the scented candles, it may seem superficial. Is that the right word? It may seem superficial, but it can just be like the thing that can connect to. Like, it can open up. What did this card say? Yeah, open your heart and bring blessings through others to others through your life purpose. So by creating a heaven and earth experience for yourself, there's also a huge possibility that because you're so connected and you're so happy in this earth experience, you're also able to help others, and you're also able to be of service to others. So create a home for yourself. 9 of Wands, let go of the stresses. Why did I say it like that? Let go of the stresses. Let go of. See, it's. I put it. This is how I put the cards for this reading, right? So the fact that it's right in between flowers and options, it's telling me that let go of like what's stressing you out environmentally, or like with if clean out your room is it's a good practice that I'm gonna recommend to you right now, because I just started doing that yesterday. Clean your room and let go of anything that doesn't resonate. Let go of anything that stresses you out in your environment and in your body, like your clothes, etc. And also let go of what's stressing you out in terms of the work that you do in this world. So whether that's your career or whatever you've been doing, if it's stressing you out, there are other possibilities opening up for you as you connect more with your spirituality, aka as you connect more with yourself. So there, possibilities. Ooh, and 8 of Cups. Yeah, at the like as you're gonna go through, when you choose to do this this like taking care of yourself, connecting more with yourself, you, it's gonna be, I guess, I don't know if I'm gonna say it's inevitable, but there's a huge possibility that you're gonna encounter some things in your life that just don't resonate anymore, so you're just gonna let them go. And I'm saying it like it's so easy. It can be hard to let go of certain things, especially if, for example, it's a career, like what options is saying. um if it's the career that you've been doing for such a long time, and and you're realizing that it doesn't align with you anymore, and that you're being called to do something else, it's hard to just simply let that go, simply walk away from that career. It can be hard, and even after you do it, it can take some time to understand what's been going on, and to just go back to go and do the things, to to detach yourself from the identity that you're not doing that thing anymore. But it's also something necessary, especially if you're aligning more with your highest truth. Okay, so this is your affirmation, just a tiny affirmation to end this reading. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Yes, 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 yes. I am love and miracles are natural. And if you want to ask the universe for proof, like I'm saying, like, start with your body, start with yourself. But it's like, hey, universe, I want to see proof that you're real. I want to see proof that miracles are natural and real. Show me proof. You ask, the universe shall receive. I have had pretty good experiences with that. So there. And I'm gonna end your reading here. Thank you so much for all of you who chose this third stone, this really tiny cute stone right here. Thank you so much. If you like this reading, I would really love it if you press the like button. If you subscribed, that would be awesome as well. If you want to share this video with your friends, that would be great. You can do that. If you want to share your feedback, your stories, anything you want to share, you can write them down in the comments down below. Let's talk there. Again, and like I mentioned, I do private readings through tarot. So if you want to do that, if you want to get a personal tarot reading with me, you can absolutely do that. The link to book is in the description. And if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, you can do that as well. The link to my other social media accounts is in the description. And that's it from me. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye bye! Hello everyone who chose this fourth stone. It's white. It's very pretty. There's a kind of shine to it as well. So pretty. And you know what? When I put it here, I immediately immediately the intuitive hit that came to me was like smoke and mirrors, like seeing through the smoke and mirrors, seeing through the lies, which is super interesting. I didn't think that I would get that there, but we're gonna go with that because that's the intuitive hit I got. So let's see what was the question again? What life aspect is there? It is needing your attention. And before I open this, can I just share with you that I have my tea right here? I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna show it. Hello. It's Earl Grey and super yummy. But this is the fourth stone that I've been doing. Oh my gosh. I need to stop being so rough. So you're the fourth um, stone, and my tea is going cold. Just sharing that. I don't know why. Okay, this is what life aspect is. Ooh! Romance. Smoke and mirrors. Seeing through the lies in romance. What is that about? For some of you watching this, you do need to check in on your partners. Check in on your partners. But also, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this as also like your beliefs when it comes to love and romance and relationships of the romantic nature. You may have certain beliefs that are more damaging to you than helpful. So it can be like, oh, you have to marry someone who's this, and this. That type of standarding. It can hurt you more than actually help you. And it's not bad to have like a standard, right? It's not bad to when you order your man's your romantic partner from the universe. Um it's not bad to list down certain like qualities that you want, but it's also like not really expecting that it's gonna come in as that, because the more that you're coming in from that expectation, and then if someone actually does come along who actually does have the traits that you've been looking for a partner, but they don't necessarily look like what you want, it's like, oh, that's so disappointing, and then you're just gonna sabotage the whole thing. So that can be that. Okay, ooh, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Ooh. So for some of you, yes, you're on the right path. You're meeting your person soon. That is super awesome. And talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. See, yeah, this is what I've been talking about here as well. Try not to overly charge any life aspect in general. Like, try not to overly charge it. But of course, especially here with romance, since this is what you're watching here, this stone pile thing, this reading, this is what you're watching. So what do I mean by not charging it? Try not to, when I say charge, I mean like the positive or negative charge, putting a polarity on it, right? Try not to put a charge in it, in romance, for example. So what does putting romance in charge mean? What did I say? What does putting a charge in romance mean? So it can be like, oh, I'm never gonna have a romantic partner. Oh, I don't have a person. Oh, I don't have anything like that. And it's also like, it's like, it's coming. It's also that. So, but overly, is that basically like overly concentrating on romance. That's also like the smoke and mirror is there. it's the more that you focus in on something, the more that you focus in on something, and the more that you put, like, if you put romance in a microscope and that's the lens you see it as, and you're looking at all the little subtle movements in it, right? If you're doing that instead of looking at it in a more like relaxed state, which is, I'm doing what I'm doing and it's working. I'm on the right path. I'm here. If you're single, I'm meeting my person soon. If you're in this romantic relationship with someone you really love, then it's, our relationship is going well and we're growing together. We're growing together as a couple. Just be on that relaxed state. And because if you are again in that, you're doing all of these, you're going in so much and looking all the tiny details, like all the little fights that you have with your person, or all the little times when you didn't match with that person who was really cute on that online dating app. Then you're gonna think that it doesn't work. You're gonna think that, oh, things aren't working and I'm not gonna find my person anymore. Let go. Don't stress yourself out. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So just like distance yourself from overly controlling what happens in your romantic aspect. So there. It's working. You're on the right path. There is this confirmation. So just like, that's what I was saying a while ago, like your beliefs in romance. Like, try not to overly think about it. And it's gonna be fine. Let the universe do the talking. Let the universe do the thing. And just be in that place of knowing that that you're on the right path. I'm on the right path. I know that one of like the, I guess, phrases or sentences that I've been saying a lot recently, and writing a lot recently, is, I am now living in this reality wherein this thing has already happened. And I'm just now living through that experience of watching it unfold. So in your case, it's, I'm now living in the reality wherein I am happily and healthily in this romantic relationship with my person, and I'm just seeing it unfold. I'm just here to watch it unfold with my very own eyes. But I know that I'm already in the reality where it has already happened. Because time is it's not really a thing with the universe, right? So you can already be in that state, and in that internal belief of, yeah, it's already happened. um I'm just gonna tell you what happened. I was shuffling these little cards, right? My tiny deck. And as I was shuffling and talking to you about that, living in that reality where it has already happened, these cards, it was like this, right? These cards fell to show me the Ten of Cups. So what does that mean? It means that the fact that it happened, and it doesn't happen often. I feel like this is the first time it's actually happened while I'm doing a reading, whether for myself or others. And ooh, Six of Cups is even here. So yeah, like, stay in that belief. Stay in that belief of, I'm already living in the reality where me and my person are together and we're happy and we're in a healthy relationship. Stay in that, and it's gonna happen. Everything, all the other like obstacles will fall through. I don't know what these other cards are, but it doesn't matter anymore. They're there because you're aligned to this. You're aligned to your to this reality that you're choosing now to live in, and you're gonna get all the happiness. Okay, that aside, we have another card here, the Hierophant. Look, oh my gosh, it's so pretty how it's purple purple. So yeah, I'm feeling there is your belief systems when it comes to romance. Try to check on them. Try to check on what you believe in terms of love and romance and romantic relationships, because there might be something there that you will need to work on, whether that's your belief in who they are, how they're gonna come is also a big thing. How they're gonna look like. You can be specific in terms of what type of traits they have. So like they're kind, they're generous, blah 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 blah. But give the universe lots of room to work with, so that it doesn't necessarily have to be in like this very specific mold, right? Because it's like, yeah, we're gonna give it to you, but also let us do our thing. Let the universe do its thing on how they're gonna deliver it to you. It as if I'm not talking about the person, how they're gonna deliver your person to you, how you and your person are gonna meet, right? What kind of person they are. It's gonna be so exciting. Just try to look into your beliefs when it comes to romance, romantic relationships, your partner, etc. And it's can be good. And again, just like let go, because it's already happening, right? So you don't have to overly focus on it. Page of Cups, nourish yourself in this process as well. So again, like, okay, right? You're living in this reality now, right? Right now, we are all now living in the reality wherein you are meeting your person, and you already have this healthy and happy relationship with your person. You're already living in that reality, and the universe is now currently aligning to make this reality happen, for you to witness this reality happening now. So what are you going to do for yourself as you're witnessing this current reality? How are you taking care of yourself? How are you nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself? How are you loving yourself as you're here now in this current reality wherein you're seeing this whole movie of you and your person meeting and being in a happy relationship? How are you nourishing yourself in this process as well? So do that. Do what you can to nourish yourself and take care of yourself in this process as well. Five of Swords. And as I see, I put it here with Dr. Angels. So yeah, stop the worrying. Like, distance you. Don't look at it from a microscope. Just relax. And you know it. You know that's already happening for you. So why worry? Why overly focus on the details when you know that the universe is already going to give you your person in the way that is best, right, and true for you? You're going to meet your person. You're going to meet the best person for you. And you're going to be in this happy and healthy relationship with them. You already know that. So why worry? Okay. And then this is your last card. Just a little affirmation before we end. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So don't be so shy, or like don't be. What I'm getting here is it doesn't hurt that you admit that you want love. Okay, admit that you want love, because I do. Like, I want love. Like that romantic type of love. Be unapologetic that you desire it. In the midst of, maybe other people desire this, and that. You desire love, and that's not a bad thing. Trust that what you focus on will grow. Focus here, again, it doesn't necessarily mean, I feel like I have to explain this for some reason, but yeah, it doesn't mean that you're putting like looking at it through a microscope, right? It doesn't mean that. Like, that's not the laser focus. Focus just means that you're intentionally doing things every day that will help you get closer to what you desire. So, whether that's nourishing yourself, looking into your beliefs, staying in that knowing, talking with your angels, all of that, that's also part of focus. And it's not necessarily looking through the little details. So there, that's what I have for you, for all of you who chose this beautiful, cute little white stone. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I know that your romantic life is gonna be super wonderful. Thank you. How was this reading? If you liked it, please press the like button. That'd be super. I would really appreciate that. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. If you'd like to share this reading, that would be super amazing as well. If you have any feedbacks, comments, stories, all of that, you can share all of it in the description. In the description, what? In the comment section. It's in the comment section. You share your comments in the comment section below. If you want to book a private reading with me, that's where the description comes in. You can book a private personal reading with me. I do those through tarot, so you can do that. It's in the description. How to book is there. And if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, my other social media links are in the description as well. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye bye. Hello everyone who chose this fifth stone. It's a gray stone. Super. It's big. I don't need to overly zoom it like the past 3 stones. They're all pretty tiny. So there. So it's gray, and so it's a gray stone. It's gray and then a lighter gray. And then the first thing I thought of while I was looking at it is layers. And then I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little ring here, a circle of yellow on the stone. So, and here as well, it's like a light yellow on the stone. So there. I don't know what this is about, but we'll see what life aspect this is going to be about. Wait. Okay. That one's too closer to this stone, so we're just going to go with this one. Interpersonal relationships. Ooh. I already feel like you're gonna be like digging deeper into some of the interpersonal relationships that you have. So interpersonal relationships, that can be with your family, your friends, your colleagues, maybe your mentors, can also be your partners. Although romance is a different it's a different pile, but I do feel, yeah, if you're already with a person, can also be that, because that's also an interpersonal relationship. So there, if you like, yeah, digging deeper, uncovering a couple more layers into your relationships. Ooh, body work. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. With this, with the body work card, I do feel that you're able to really heal a lot. You're able to move energy through your body a lot more as you're uncovering these layers with some of your relationships. Maybe you're gonna work with like a therapist soon, whatever kind of therapist it is. It can be like a therapist, like a psychiatrist therapist for your mental health, or it can be a physical therapist. You can also be working with a healer, like a tarot reader. If you want to book a reading with me, I can also do that. But yeah, even if it's not a tarot reader like me, you can be working with a healer, maybe someone who does Reiki or sound healing, or yeah, tarot. So that's there. So there's a lot of relationships being formed there, and you're able to discover more of yourself, like getting to know yourself on a deeper level through these relationships that you'll be forging and deepening, strengthening. And animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So it can also be relationships with your pets. So that's so cute. And it's like maybe you'll get pet who like with whom you feel like you really have this bond with. That's gonna be awesome. So yeah, there. So it's gonna be a lot of forging, strengthening relationships that can really help you move energy and heal and know yourself on a deeper level. Knight of Pentacles. So it's gonna be a slow process. I don't say slow as in it's gonna be hard work. I say slow, that's more of it's gonna be for the long haul. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a really slow moving card. I think it's one of the slowest moving cards in the deck. So it's really going at it step by step by step. So if you're working with like a therapist, it's gonna be like whatever therapist or healer, it's gonna take a really slow process of just doing the work with them for a very long time in order to heal and know yourself on that deeper level. And with animals, it's when you find your pet, when you have that union with your pet, it's gonna take some time, and it's gonna be for the long haul that you get to know each other and you're able to understand each other and all of that. King of Cups. Yes, it's all about that deep understanding with yourself. This is what these relationships are gonna give you. It's gonna help you understand yourself on a deeper level. So you're gonna be able to heal yourself on a very deep level, and it's for the long term as well. So it's not just healing for a little bit, and then it's gonna be like a really profound change that's for the long haul. So that's gonna be super good. And yeah, it's gonna be really good, and you're able to understand yourself better. Maybe also with the King of Cups and the peeling back of layers, I do feel like it's in relation to a kind of wound that you have. So it's not just it's it's not just for the sake of you understanding yourself better, but it's also for the sake of healing your sorry. I move my hands a lot when I read, so sorry. Um what was I saying? So yeah, it's also gonna be about healing. It's also gonna be about deep healing, understanding your emotions better, getting your mental health back together. Again, with the physical therapist, it's also healing your body, your actual physical body, because you have different bodies, right? Like your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body. So it's also with all of that. So healing all the different bodies and all the different parts of yourself, and it's gonna be through the different relationships that you'll be forging throughout this time from this point onwards. And then Two of Pentacles. So it's gonna be also choosing your priorities, choosing to prioritize um this whole thing of healing yourself, doing it for the long haul, and choosing like what kind of relationships this will be. And it really depends on your particular situation. So if, for example, you have like, you know what, I feel like okay, if you have a long-standing physical issue, like a long-standing pain somewhere in your body, it's gonna be good to work with like a physical therapist to help you work through that. If you also choose someone who does like an energetic healing, it to help maybe alleviate the problems that you're facing physically. That can also be a thing. If you feel like you need to work on your mental health more, then working with a therapist or working with a psychiatrist. And so it's a different type of relationship. So I feel like when you start to choose to really go in and focus on your healing, and um when you choose to ask for help from outside, from people outside of you for help with your healing, it's gonna be like you you would really want to take time to weigh in your options, like what this Two of Pentacles person is doing, to really look at your different options and choose who you want to work with first, what kind of healer do you want to work with first. And also with the animals, like what kind of pet do you want to have, but also going with your gut. Okay, that's also important. Go with your gut and feel like what's most important for you with the pet, and with who you want to work with first in terms of body work. What kind of healer do you want to work with first? And this is a little affirmation to end your reading here. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. Ooh, that's super nice. Yes, 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 yes. And maybe you can focus on healing. You can manifest that. And that's it. That's the reading I have for you. For all of you who chose this stone, thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, you can press the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. You can also share this video with your friends if you want to. That would be awesome. If you have some feedback, some stories, anything you would like to share, you can share it in the comment section down below. And yeah, if you want to book a private reading with me, I do private readings through tarot. You can book that reading through the link that is in my description below. And if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, my other social media links are down below as well. So there, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye bye! Hello everyone who chose this stone. This is, yeah, it's a kind of like a green gray with some orange here. And it's the only stone I chose from all of the stones in the six piles, the six stones. That's a bit rough. You can see there. Oh, it's also pretty from this angle. So the first hit that I got from here is like, I know I got this from the beach, but when I was looking at it, it looks more of like a mountain climbing thing, like a rock climbing situation, and it's like going through all of that and just pushing through in order to get to your goal at the end, to get to the top, to get to the summit. So there's only one little tiny thing here left. And so this is the life aspect that is needing your focus / attention right now. Your physical health. And it's very apt that I use such an example as rock climbing. Literally a physical activity. So it's pushing through. It's the immediate hit that I'm getting from the stone. So yeah, pushing through and really keeping at it. Being more disciplined with your physical health is what is there, what's happening there. Let's see. Books. You connect your life purpose through your involvement with books. So I feel like here it's also going to be about really researching how you can work through with your physical health. So maybe you're needing to eat in a certain way in order to, unlock your full physical potential. It can be about researching on different types of exercises. How can you sleep better? How can you do all the things better? And how can you take care of your physical health more? Because, it's not just diet and exercise. There's also sleep. There's also lessening your stress levels. There's also just moving for the sake of moving, not necessarily for the sake of, getting stronger, losing weight. And for some reason, I'm also getting it's not just about like moving your body. So you're like the usual physical health stuff, like your like I said, your diet, your exercise, your sleep, your stress levels. I feel like there's also about how you the word I'm just getting is like prettify yourself. I know that's not the word. But it's like how you dress, how you, if you're someone who puts makeup on, how you put your makeup on, what kind of shoes do you wear, what kind of accessories do you wear. It's also that. It's also the entirety of your physicality. It's not just your physical health in general. It can also like the whole of it. How you eat, how you move, how you exercise, how you sleep, how you take care of your skin, how you take care of your internal organ systems and all of that. And it's also about how you dress up, how you make yourself up, how you style your hair, how you all of that. So it's the entirety of your physicality. Okay. I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm getting my message across. Sorry. So there, it's also about that. And looking through, like researching it and looking through different resources on how you can really connect with, understand, improve your entire physicality is going to be super helpful for you. I move a lot when I read. Just don't see it. There's the other card. Environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, teach about nature and the animals. Oh. So yeah, maybe going more of like a natural route. Maybe when it comes to like working out, you would want to. So that's why I got like rock climbing here, because it's more connecting yourself back to nature. Sorry. It can also be about, in terms of like your physicality and all of that, it's also using skincare, hygiene products that are more natural. It's also about, what was I gonna say? Yeah. And then it's also choosing more sustainable options. for yourself, like in not just in skincare but also in like what you wear and what you all of that. And can I just say a hot take in terms of, you know, sustainable sources when it comes to like clothes and accessories and stuff? Just like tip from someone who kind of knows fashion. That was my course. Um, try not to buy faux stuff. When you if you want to buy like leather or fur, try not to buy faux leather or faux fur that's made using plastic. Make sure that it's made with like, because they're doing it like with other natural sources now, right? Just try not to buy the faux stuff that's made with plastic, because that's not very environmentally friendly. So there, just a little tip, because I really like, I have this really, I really don't like the faux stuff. I'm shuffling your cards, by the way, while I'm talking, so I'm multitasking. But I really don't like the faux stuff because, again, it's not environmentally friendly. It's not sustainable. The faux stuff, especially like the ones that are made with plastic, they're basically made with plastic. Um, so they're like the ones that, because they're saying, right, don't, like, while going with the real leather, it may not be already the best like resource right now. Like, they're still environmentally friendly, so just get, because it decays and it goes back into the earth. So if you want to get like a leather fur product that's not made with the real thing, like at least make it, at least buy something that's made with the more natural alternative resources. So you know they do that nowadays, just not the faux ones that are made with plastic. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I already have other cards here. Death. Ooh, death here is coming up. It's the first card that came up. So, ooh, I'm really seeing here, because especially that I put it here with books. Like, through your research on how you can better yourself physically, like your physical health and your physicality in general, I'm seeing that there is a lot of beliefs that you're gonna have to let go of, and you're gonna have to incorporate lots of changes in your life in order to really take care of yourself as a whole. So it can be about changing the way you eat, changing your eating lifestyle. So you may you may be thinking that this type of eating lifestyle is good, and then you discover through your own research that, oh, this is actually better for me, and this is also better for the environment. So it's like that type of combination of not just bettering your physical health and your physicality for the sake of you, but also for the sake of everyone else. So, oh, that's the type of eating lifestyle that's most healthy for me. And then when it comes to moving your body, that can also be like a different thing. You can also discover a different type of a different way of moving your body that's more aligned with how your body actually wants to move. Yeah. And what else? What else? What else? Yeah, in terms of your physicality and what you want to wear, you may be changing your style up. You may be changing some of your skincare products up and your hygiene products and all of that. So it's gonna be a process. It's not gonna be an immediate thing of when you discover the type of, for example, the type of shampoo and like hygiene type of bath products that is more aligned with you, that can help you and the environment as well. If you're going organic, you may want to take your time for example, just, finishing up what you already have before you buy the new products. something like that. So it's gonna be a process. It's not gonna be an immediate, you're gonna throw everything out and then you're gonna immediately get all the new stuff. So it can become this whole process of maybe you want to eat through the food in your fridge first before buying the ones that are more aligned to you, or you can just throw everything out. It's a different thing for everyone. So just understand, sorry. Just understand that it's a process and that it's okay. Like whatever pace you go at it, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, and it's super acceptable. You don't have to subscribe to any expectations from other people. Just have to go at it at a pace that feels right for you, because it's your own process of um rediscovering and taking care of your entire being. Three of Swords. Ooh. Whew. We're getting the heavy tarot. So Three of Swords. It may feel super, it may this process of taking care of yourself and your entire being as a whole, like your entire physicality, is what I've been saying since a while ago. How do I say it? It's not gonna be just a process. It's gonna be a process for you, of course, but it's gonna be. It may not be most acceptable for other people around you, and that's where the Three of Swords energy, I feel like, is coming from, and it's gonna be okay. So so it's like you're not only dealing with your own kind of awakening when it comes to this, like understanding the type of diet that's good for you and all of that, blah blah blah. It's also like having to deal with everyone else around you in your life. And again, that's why I said like a while ago, you don't have to subscribe to anyone's expectations. You just have to do what you know is best, right, and true for you. So if you know that this type of eating lifestyle, this type of exercise, these types of clothing, this type of all of this to help improve yourself physically is going to be good for you, then go with that. And just try not to mind what other people are thinking. Because that's, that's more damaging for you to work with, like, to keep on wanting to satisfy other people. It's not going to be the best option for you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to live with yourself, right? You're going to have to live with the choices you make, not them. Just remember that. Just remember that you don't have to subscribe to anyone's expectations. Just have to go with you and what makes you happiest. Okay? And then Queen of Wands. Yep. Follow your own heart. Follow your own intuition. That's why the books card came up here. You're going at this from your own, like, deepening of your own well of knowledge. So when you make the decisions of how you want to improve your physical health and your physicality, it's not on a whim. Like, you have evidence to back it up. You have all of this reading and you have your own intuition. It's like researching on all of the eating lifestyles available in this world, and then you making the choice of what you want to eat. And that's, that's that's rooted in your own self. You're listening to yourself, you're listening to your gut, you're listening to all of, you in making these decisions. So it's not just on a whim. So it has a strong foundation. So listen to yourself and, go at it with that. Go at it with your own, because of your own will, because of your own desire to improve yourself physically. So again, try your best not to listen to other people's expectations, to other people's words and opinions, and how you should live your life and how you should do this and that and all of it. So do what's best, right, and true for you. Okay, so we have one more card, and this is your affirmation for today. So it is: the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Ooh, that's so interesting. So yeah, try to keep an open mind when looking through all of this, because it may, what you're looking for, what's best for you, may not be necessarily what you're thinking it is right now. So there, this is the reading that I have for you for today. Thank you so much for watching, for all of you who chose this really pretty stone. um I hope you liked it. If you did, you can give this video a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel if you want to. You can also share this video with your friends. And if you want to share your stories, your feedback, your opinions, all of that, you can share it in the comment section down below. If you want to book a private reading with me, I do private readings through tarot. So if you want that, you can book a reading with me. The link is in the description and below. And if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, that would be awesome. So the links to my other social media profiles are also in the description below. So thank you so much. That's it. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye bye.